Hey guys, it's me, producer Ross, and welcome to another Monday Recap, the show where we round up the weekend's action and look forward to the week ahead. Once again, I'm joined from Liam from Crewe to take a look at what happened on the weekend. So it's back-to-back defeats for the Blues, a 1-0 defeat at Lincoln City, Toto Nsiala conceding a penalty, and John Nolan getting sent off in the last minute. Liam, what is your verdict on another defeat for Town?
Well, I might be going slightly against the grain here, especially social media on Saturday night. But I didn't think the performance was that bad. I thought Town actually were the better team for most of it. Just didn't create a lot of chances. And of course, the name of the game is scoring goals. So in that regard, yeah, it was a bit disappointing. But overall, I don't think it was atrocious, and I don't think it was anywhere near to the stages of last season where Town were outplayed and were scraping results. I think if Town had got a draw out of that game, I think they would have fully merited it. And you never know, they might have nicked it. They were just building a head of steam just as that penalty came about. But I'm not on the other extreme either, where Paul Lambert seemed to think that Town are playing an out of this world type of football, and that they were playing the referee rather than Lincoln. I don't think the ref made some bizarre decisions, but I don't think they were match defining. He got both of the big ones right. John Nolan was a shocking tackle at the end, and Toto, it was soft, but I'm afraid you can't pull on someone's shirt all the way into the box. He didn't. Could have let him go, but he didn't. So another penalty, another loss. But I don't see it as the end of the world, as what a lot of people were screaming on Saturday night.
So let's take a look at the week ahead. Of course, now Town sit fourth. They have another 2-game week this week, starting off on Tuesday night at Portman Road. They take on Gillingham. Gillingham are currently sitting 14th in the league. And then on Saturday, we have your boys, Liam, from Crewe. They head to Portman Road as well. They're currently sitting 13th in the league table, both having mixed results so far. Crewe, of course, just been promoted from League 2. So your thoughts on the week ahead, my friend?
Start with Gillingham. I think that is now a bigger game than what we may have imagined a week ago. We talked about these last 2 games being quite tricky, and they got a beating at Doncaster, and then, as I just said, with the Lincoln game, it was a tight one that they were probably deserving of a draw, maybe nothing more than that. So they're going to have to now show quite a lot of something to get back to that winning ways. Otherwise, people will start thinking that this is last season all over again. And of course, Gillingham was a bit of a damp squib last year on Boxing Day, where it was one of the worst games I think most people had ever seen. I actually wasn't there, so I luckily missed out on that ball fest. But the kids beat them 2-0 in the Elf Trophy. So, I mean, and they were playing pretty strong side. So I think the first team at home, back on their own soil, I think they'll do it and brush off those 2 defeats. As I say, I was a bit more enthused about the Lincoln performance. Didn't create a lot, but I think if they can add more chances to the game, then I think their overall control of the ball on Saturday, I think they'll win this one and get themselves back to winning ways. Crewe on Saturday, well, what can I say? I was born in Crewe. I haven't lived there for a long time, so the Liam from Crewe thing has stuck. But it's good to see my hometown club getting back up again. They are a yo-yo side between League 1 and League 2 now. I don't think they'll ever get back to the second tier. But they've had a decent start to the season. I don't think they'll pull up trees or anything. They're quite a young side. They did beat Doncaster, who ironically thrashed us in midweek, so they might be dangerous. And they did push Sunderland all the way last week at the Stadium of Light. So don't think it'll be easy, but it's one of those games, newly promoted side, that Ipswich need to be winning, especially at home, to get themselves back on that winning trail. After that, Sunderland, God forbid, what shape Town will be in if they don't pick up at least 4 points, if not all 6 from these next 2 games before that one. So hopefully 2 wins, and they should at home. But after those last 2 defeats, they're going to have to show quite a lot of cojones and put in some performances to make sure that people don't lose faith as they did last season.
Yeah, well, get involved in the comments down below, viewers. Let us know your thoughts going into this game, your predictions. Well, that is it for the Monday recap. Thank you, Liam from Crewe, for joining me again this week. And make sure to catch up on other videos that we'll be putting out on our YouTube channel. But anyway, I've been producer Ross, and thank you for watching.